我爱那个傻傻傻人，别再要他你早把他从你心态，因为很点我爱那个傻傻傻人，别再要比他你早把他从自己的爱恋。You make my mind dance with the heat，你干嘛要自信无可奈何？You be so great at it。
Okay, alright. Unmuted? Alright. Alrighty. We are on the stream tonight. I think you're the only person in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I mean, I don't think you announced in the server that you're streaming.
I probably should make that a habit. I probably should make that a habit. I might as well do that now. Might as well. See here. At everyone. And ping everybody, cause alrighty. Hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Five Nights at Freddy's. I heard Omninesh said it was really good, and you guys requested it en masse. I want to memorize that video one day. I think that'd be the craziest thing ever.
Just say it to like random people.
Like I quote his introduction, but like after like a point, I don't know anything. Alrighty. So I know I advertised this stream for those of people who watch in post, because apparently a lot of people do. Because I think there's like one stream that has 100 views or something. Which is crazy to me. So I know it's advertised as Donkey Kong 3, but I wanted to start off with Mario Brothers multiplayer for the sake of having footage of it. So we're gonna just start off with that. I think this is a decent volume mixing? I don't know entirely. Whoa. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's get it started. I also want to try and see if we can beat phase 20 on game B. Oh, I forgot to ask, were you ready?
Sorry.
I probably should have asked that.
I got distracted.
Sorry.
So, no, I was checking my emulator because before this I was playing the Lost Levels.
Oh, right.
Somehow the game restarted.
Oh, no.
And I think the reason is because I had the reset key to like one of the buttons on my controller, and I might have accidentally pressed it, and it restarted the game.
No. Did you have a
So
save state at least?
Nope.
Oh no, I'm sorry, mate. Oh dear. Oh no,
That's fine. Hey, if I could play a majority of the Lost Levels 2 times, then it wouldn't be that bad. I can get back to where I was rather quickly.
I think I'm a masochist wanting to do the game like 8 times for the sake of doing it naturally.
That's what I did.
Okay. So
I
you
recorded the whole process. It is currently an unlisted video on my second channel. I'm just waiting until I beat the bonus worlds to advertise that the video exists for anyone who was ever interested in watching it.
Wait, what?
That
That
I thought it
stinks.
That would have been safe. Ooh. I'll say this: playing the Lost Levels warpless is infinitely better than playing it. No, not warpless. Playing it with warps is so much better than playing warpless because you get to skip world 6 and 7, which are like worse than world 8.
Yeah, I think my process of playing Lost Levels is beat every level once with Mario, once with Luigi, because they're basically two different difficulties.
I tried playing the game a second time with Luigi, but I just couldn't. I couldn't get a handle on Luigi.
Like, he has higher jumps and everything, but he's basically hard mode.
He's slippery. That's the problem.
Yeah. And I think he doesn't run as fast as Mario, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm still recording, because, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, once I'm done with finishing the bonus letter worlds and Lost Levels, I can stop thinking about that game until All Stars.
Isn't it technically easier on All Stars?
Yeah, it is, because it allows you to continue from the level you died at, instead of the world you died in. Oops.
Oh.
Alright, just...
You probably need those points more than I do.
Me? Yeah, I guess I do. That confused me because I have more points than you.
I know. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. I literally just said. We're doing pretty fast with this, though.
Yeah. Ooh. What the? I think the one-ups are different because I got 30,000 more points.
Yeah, it was 3,000 points in Revision F, I think. I think it was like a different point.
No, that's like the Japanese version.
Oh, that was...
Which I assume this is based off of.
When I played Revision F, it was 30,000. I think it was like 20,000 in the Japanese version or something. I don't remember what. I just remember that it was like 30,000 after the first 20,000 in the Revision F.
There we go.
Knock him out, Saga.
Nice.
I thought you were gonna get that, honestly. I was gonna say, how is that gonna work?
I thought it was stuck for a second.
Oh, uh-oh. Whoops. Whoops, you forgot to put the CD into...
Oops.
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright.
I guess I'll get this guy.
It really does feel like we're breezing through this one.
Also, I just noticed...
Oh,
yeah, I did notice. You got 50,000 more points and still did not get another life. That's nuts.
Alright, time to research what's going on. Let's see.
Another thing I noticed about the collection is that there's a GameCube version of the ROM. I want to say that was referring to the Animal Crossing versions of this game. Is it?
GameCube?
Yeah, because from the ROM side I got the NES games, there was GameCube edition ROMs. I'm assuming those are from the Animal Crossing games, but I don't know.
Possibility. Alright.
Level 17, we're flying through I'm through this. I'm just trying to... I'm just pretty bummed out that I can't connect just any emulator to, like, RA achievements or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I think there's, like, some sort of relationship with the guy with retro achievements, because there's so many, like, retro arc-based emulators that focus on that.
I have a feeling retro achievements is, like, built with RetroArch in mind.
Yeah.
That's why so many emulators that support it are based off RetroArch.
And yet Dolphin, Duck Station, and, what was it, PCSX2 are compatible. And they're, like, the better emulators for that console. Ah!
So close.
I know. There's probably a faster route, I don't know. Let's see here. I guess the good thing I don't mind about this ROM not having are the icicles.
Yeah.
Because they were very difficult to work around.
The only upside about this port is that it's really easy.
Yeah.
Easier than, like, anything else.
Probably gonna be the easiest port, I'd imagine. Because we're about to beat phase 20. Or
Yep.
I am, I guess.
Mario carrying on Luigi's legacy. Died in a fatal plumbing accident.
Mario, where are you? What? Come on, get over here. And that's the game. That was Game B?
Was that? Have we been
That was
playing
the
on
Game B, yeah.
Still felt easy.
I know, it felt just as easy as Game A. What?
Alright. I guess game complete then.
Yeah, it's definitely complete.
Now it's just, how long can you go for?
I don't know, like, I kept going when I beat the arcade version, and then I found out that apparently if you, like, loop it enough, the indicator of, like, which 5 of the levels you are in, like, it turns to KO.
KO.
Yeah, like, it's not, like, a 15 or something, like, it just goes to, yeah, it just goes to KO. I didn't know that. Get over here. Okay. Well, I'm on my last life, so let's see how far I can go. I haven't used the... I think you were the only one that used the POW so far, too, so...
Yeah.
This game is so easy compared to the arcade. That's crazy. Like, I know that's true for the other ones, too, but... I feel like it's especially so, because I was not expecting to get this far, like, first try. Hey, Locket. Or Dion. I don't know how you want to be known as here.
I mean, just call me Riley, because that's what my name is.
Well, on streams, we call him Dion, so...
Yeah.
I am stupid.
That time was really short.
I know. And I pathed that in the worst way possible.
Now here's my question. Are you going to be playing Mario Brothers on every instance it appeared on a Mario game, GBA game?
Yeah, I am playing, like, every Animal Crossing version. I'm playing...
No, I mean, like, on the Mario Game Boy Advance games, like, the Mario Advance series.
Oh, yes.
And Mario and Luigi.
Yeah. I'm gonna be... Those are more infinite. I don't know if there's, like, a cap on, like, how many unique levels there are in those versions, but I do intend on playing those. What's the next game? Oh, yeah, Donkey Kong 3. That's why everyone's here. Everyone's here to play some Donkey Kong 3.
Yep.
Let me make sure. Yeah, like, okay. I don't know what I did on this computer recently, but all of the audio settings I had set up are messed up. That's awesome.
It's not a stream without technical difficulties.
No, it is not. Making sure the audio is set properly. Okay. Let's see here. When you're doing Skyrim Mario easily, yeah. When you're doing Skyrim Mario easily, the best Mario game, yeah. Let's see. Donkey Kong 3. I tried playing a little of this.
Yeah.
According to Mario Wiki, what was it? There's like a Mario Wiki and Retro Achievements have different ideas of what loop to beat. I did not mean to... Why are there 2 instances of MAME open? Donkey Kong 3, Retro Achievements.
I mean, if you were to ask me, based on the Mario Wiki, it seems like the round you want to beat is the last round where they stop introducing new enemies.
Yeah, 24. Okay, I maybe it was the NES version, because I remember that Retro Achievements and the Mario Wiki had different requirements for height, how many rounds to do. Maybe it was the NES version, because both of them say round 24. Okay. That makes a little more sense.
I think you... never mind.
How many instances of MAME do I have up? Okay.
Just kidding, we're playing more Mario Brothers.
Okay, Donkey Kong 3, the stepbrother of the Donkey Kong series, so to speak. I'll share my stream with you, Riley, so that you can see it in real time. ish.
I mean, I'm still connected to you through Parsec. I need to
Oh yeah,
get off that.
you are
That's basically just a string share.
I forgot you were still on Parsec.
Yeah. I kind of forgot to.
I really probably could get caught up on your Mario Mayhem series, but what was your experience with Donkey Kong 3?
I don't know. I just played the game, mumbled into the microphone, and just called it a day. I never really gave much thought about, how it felt to play. I think it's just because, it's just, I don't know. It's just another, like, shooter game.
Yeah.
It is by far the most distinct entry in the trilogy.
Yeah, so these first few rounds might be pretty quick, but I have not given this game any practice until, like, the past week. Ah, okay. Bad angle. Bye-bye, Stanley.
All I know is that from watching Smoopshibot play this game, trying to get to level 24 is really, really difficult.
Yeah, didn't he stop, like, earlier or something?
No, he got all the bugs on the NES version. He didn't do it on the arcade version because it's so much harder.
Yeah, I remember something like that. If I have to play this again, I probably could get some, like, Stanley Parable somethings. Like, for the thumbnail. Because I think I've joked about it a few times, and I don't think I've ever committed. And this is going terribly already.
I think this is the game where you definitely would benefit from giving yourself more lives.
Yeah, probably. Or just more time in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, those spears were coming right at me. Okay. So this is round 5? Okay.
No, I think it's round 4.
Oh yeah, round 4.
It's on the corner.
I don't think Smoopshibop... Okay, so... The creepers... you can keep them from making it to the middle platform.
Yeah.
Which I don't think Smoopshibop figured out. Because I didn't see him do it whatsoever. At least, especially intentionally, because...
Actually, I think one of the strategies to get far into this game is to actually just treat it like a shoot 'em up. And by that I mean kill all the bugs and don't worry about Donkey Kong. Unless he's getting really close to the bottom.
I'm not too worried. Yeah, but I also want to make sure that Donkey Kong doesn't get too close to the bottom either, which I think is also part of the things to manage. I just realized Donkey Kong's allergic to bees.
The only memory I have of my experience playing this game is one of my friends commented on the video before I got to Donkey Kong 3 asking about when I was going to get to Donkey Kong 3. And he worded the comment in the most funniest way you could. I have it saved. I'll send it over to you. It's I don't think you can read it on stream if you're trying to be family friendly.
I try. That's at least the goal. That has
I
no
don't-
right to be that funny anyway.
That's. I expect nothing less from my friend. I don't know which video he commented on this.
I think you can search comments on your channel. I think that's a feature.
I know it's on the on my main channel, or I made the second channel for the Mario stuff.
Yeah, if it was that early, I think that's about right.
Yeah.
Okay. Get out of the way. Ah, okay. New PB, though. Made it to round 5. Oh, when did I add another credit? Okay.
What happened?
That was I jumped and then the bee ran into me before I could do anything about it. That's awesome.
Oh, my friend made that comment on the greenhouse video. It was appropriate.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Ah.
That was quick. Oh my. Okay. Hey. Okay. I really need to remember a strategy most people have for this game is just literally focus more on surviving than
Yeah.
completing the game.
I mean, the alternate way you can, like, finish a level is to kill all the bugs.
Right.
So, if it's starting to feel overwhelmed, I think that's a good, like, way to make progress is to change focus.
I didn't see that.
What kind of tree has that shade of red on it?
I'm sure there's like some tropical tree that exists.
Yeah. But it's like a really, like, bloody red type of shade. Also, why is Donkey Kong in this greenhouse?
I was in Saturday Supercade in Stanley's.
This is just a Saturday Supercade plot.
The funny part was that he wasn't even in a greenhouse, was he? In
I
Saturday
don't know. I
Supercade?
only watched a few episodes of Supercade.
I think I watched them all at one point. I was popping off when Stanley appeared in an episode.
No way.
Yeah. There's a whole episode where somehow Stanley got involved. Also, I need to
missed
reset
out.
that. Yeah. Maybe
I
I'll...
think I might make a video where I actually watch all the episodes and like rank them or something.
Yeah. Maybe I'll make that a video where I One thing I definitely want to do in the Discord server is host watch parties for the shows and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe we can set up like a dedicated watch party for Saturday Supercade, because I think that's the first
We
one on
have
the
to
list.
put it. We have to do it on a Saturday. That's the. It's a Saturday Supercade, so it has to be on Saturday.
True. Okay. I'll set something up.
By the way, on the timeline wise, aren't you getting close to Supercade?
I think so. I'll have to look at my
When did I talk about
my
originally?
ultimate list again, but I think so. Ah! So I guess the strategy is more like...
That was beautiful. Oh yeah, I talked about Supercade after the NES version of Mario Brothers. So, by technicality, you're already past it.
Yeah.
Unless you have the dates different on your spreadsheet.
I'll have to double check. Maybe I do have a date. Because I think some episodes are lost media still.
Even on the Ultimate Collection on the archive.
Yeah. I checked, I went through, like, the Lost Media Wiki article that had, like, all the statuses of every episode.
Is it, like... Does it include the Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. segments?
It includes all of them, yes. I think it went through, like, every series in the Saturday Supercade. Why did I stop moving? Ah! You know what? That is a lot easier.
Killing all the bugs.
Yeah. That was a ton easier! What?
Yeah, this game has...
And then I die immediately to that. Nice.
This game has Galaga written all over it.
Ah, come on. I didn't want to hit you. Bye-bye, you big monkey! Okay, so it's like the same...
Right. There are episodes missing. I just didn't notice.
Yeah, because I think it was last month, I just went on, like, an entire raid of, like, downloading all of, like, the non-video game media of the series.
Yeah.
I think it's, like, I even downloaded, like, all the movies and stuff, and it was, like, so, I want to say it was, like, a couple hundred gigabytes.
Personally, I'm waiting for the Deke animation stuff.
Oh.
That's legendary.
Apparently, this is wacky. Apparently, there were widescreen HD rips of them that were on iTunes for a period.
Widescreen.
Widescreen full HD.
Are you sure they didn't just crop it to make it widescreen?
I mean, you can check for yourself. They're all on YouTube right now. And I think you can find the listing on iTunes when... Like, I was surprised, because iTunes does video streaming?
I mean, I think you could just, like, buy TV shows and movies from iTunes for a time.
Yeah, so I think someone just ripped them all from iTunes and just basically said, hey, here's the entire series. Have at it, fans.
Now your YouTube poops can be in high quality.
I know. And that was how I watched them, and I was like, wait, what do you mean that was not the norm?
What?
And then there's the French, like, Donkey Kong Country TV or whatever? DKTV? That was, like, only in France or something? That's, like, mostly...
Only the
it was, like...
French dub?
Yeah, it was, like, a largely lost media.
Oh, are you talking about, like, the weird, like, TV spots that featured the Donkey Kong models?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I think it was called Donkey Kong Planets or something like that.
Alright, Wiki probably has something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most recent thing they found for that was DK and Diddy doing the Macarena. I was about to like look for thumbnails on Twitter for my live streams, and then that came in my feed. I'm like, wait, what? We now have footage, official footage of Donkey Kong doing the Macarena. I lost my mind when I found that out.
I'm on the Mario Wiki looking at this thing, and this is one of the gifs in the galleries.
I don't think video game Donkey cannot begin to make this stuff up.
You gotta use this gif.
Probably.
The stream one day. It's.
What was it? I think this, I think both of them started, like, on the same air dates, except this Donkey Kong Planet lasted a whole year and a half after the TV show stopped airing new episodes. Which is crazy.
Now I think about it, it's kind of like that King Koopa's Cool Cartoons show, where it's just like live action King Koopa doing skits in between like actual cartoon stuff.
I still like the fact that you could just be on the show as an audience member and win an almanac, and also be the same show to have been taken down the air because Disney did not like the morals that it was teaching to kids. Yeah. I think it was like almost done with its first season, and then Disney was like, hey, stop airing this. It's not teaching good principles to children. Which is very ironic.
I mean, it's King Koopa. What do you expect him to teach him?
I was like, wait. You're patronizing... not patronizing. You're dissing Donkey Kong for being too, You're doing the exact same things he's doing! Like, there's a whole stereotype for the people that love you to death. Disney! Don't hide that from me!
Ugh.
I really need to stop focusing on Donkey Kong's rear.
Yeah.
Because that's clearly not working out for me.
It doesn't look like he's enjoying it either.
I mean, I wouldn't. Hey! I'm gonna reset this run. Man, most of this has just been me resetting. I just need to remember, like... I can do this easily for like the first 3 rounds, but afterwards, like, just kill everything.
Yeah, just treat it like any other like space shooter.
I probably should play some space shooters. Like, I was considering just going through all of the original arcade games that Donkey Kong's bootlegs were made for, like Scramble, what was it? What were the other ones? Moon Cresta?
Big Crazy Climbers one.
I don't remember seeing Crazy Climber, but then again, I wasn't looking at Donkey Kong specific bootleg PCBs. I was looking more at Crazy Kongs. Oh, come on. Man. Kill them all, destroy every beast, each woman, child, and man. Let's become the angel of death and make the monster dead. I have no idea if you know what I'm referring to.
I don't.
It was... Do you know Random Encounters at all?
Yes.
It was one of their Undertale musicals.
I only know about Random Encounters because of Chazington.
Why does everyone
one.
I know on Discord happen to know Chazington to some degree?
He's a funny dude.
He is. It's just very coincidental.
He's Random Encounters' #1 biggest fan.
He met them. I just found Random Encounters because I had a FNAF phase.
Then we all... The mid to late 2000s, everyone had a phase. Whether it be FNAF or Undertale.
Yeah. I wasn't huge on Undertale. I was more into Deltarune than Undertale, actually.
That's fair.
Like, I understand the appeal and everything. I was not there, though.
I was there, and thinking it back in retrospective, I think I got the game robbed from me, because I don't think I was playing it properly. Because when I got to play Undertale, I already watched like Vark Skeletor or Joel play it, and obviously I knew about the pacifist route and stuff. But I feel like everyone back then, if someone was playing Undertale, people were asking if you were doing pacifist. And I think the true, I think the goal of pacifist is to, like, you know, it's something you discover on your own, and so essentially everyone was like backseating everyone who was playing Undertale, asking them which ending they're going for.
And then Deltarune 2 brought that trend back, somehow.
I didn't even know there was a Snowgrave route in Chapter 2.
Neither did I. I mean, I found out about it pretty early on when most people found out about it. But at the same time, like,
And that's why it's always important that if you're interested in a game, you play it day one.
yes.
Or else everyone on YouTube will spoil it.
Yeah, I've learned that to the point where I stopped watching YouTube for like video game reviews, and I am like gone from Twitter unless there's a research reason.
Yeah.
I did play Deltarune Chapter 2 day 1, so I'm pretty happy about that.
So did I. I played it all the way through that night, and then the next day, I was getting yelled at by my friend because we were going to go to a convention the next day.
Get back here.
Oh yeah.
I am nuts. I think I'm nuts.
I wonder what Toby has in store for Undertale's 10th anniversary.
Oh,
Because that's this year.
you're right. Okay, question. Is this superpower based on how many pumps Stanley puts out, or is it time-based?
No. I think the super spray, I believe you only get one per life. So if you
No, I
use
mean,
it,
like, when you
die,
have it, is it
when you
based on
have
how
it-
many pumps, or is it time-based?
I'm not sure. I assume it's on a timer.
Okay,
That's
so...
what the Mario Wiki says. It's a limited time thing.
Okay, yeah, it's based on time. Okay, I really need to focus. Okay. I think Donkey Kong 3 is also, like, my first proper arcade game I ever played in life.
Really?
I think so. I remember when I was, like, really young, like, probably 6 or 7, I can't remember the exact age. There was just an arcade cabinet at a cabin I was staying at.
Yeah.
Obviously I was terrible, so I didn't really play much, but I think this was the game. Because when I first played it, it felt the same playing it, and it looked similar to what I remembered, but I knew it was like... it was polished enough to handle like this, but it was not as stiff as, like, Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr.
Hmm.
So I have a pretty good suspicion that it's this game I played, and I think that was, like, my first ever arcade game. Which is surprising to me.
I think my first Mario game was Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And I got stuck on the tutorial where they teach you the high jump because I didn't know what the shoulder buttons were.
Not my plants. Is he throwing buzzsaws at me?
No, I think he evolved.
Hang on, what are those bugs? I remember seeing them.
Those are super bees.
Well, now I know how they work. Good thing I only slotted this game for, like, an entire stream. Are you...
I'm waiting for you to get to the Japanese PC Donkey Kong 3.
Oh yeah, I think there's only 2 versions of the game that have been dumped so far.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I'm not going to play the 5.
You can't play them 5 times in a row.
I mean, I think there would have been 6, but I think it was only rumored to be a 6. There were rumors that it was on the IBM JX as well. From what I could find, outside of, like, people asking about if it was on there, that said that it might have been a rumor, I could not find any evidence of its existence.
Hmm.
Oh, come on, I'm so close. I was not paying attention, okay. Round 24 is gonna take a bit. I think I played Donkey Kong 3 on the NES out of boredom for retro achievements. I think I had better luck with that than on the arcade so far.
Yeah.
So probably would be better off on the NES version when we get to it.
Yeah. It might be the same for the same reason of Mario Brothers. Less enemies on screen.
Okay, lean back the rush mode on Donkey Kong. Like the first loop, just only do the first loop.
Yeah.
I need to like limit it to that. That probably would be my safest bets. Like, he doesn't start going until he throws that first donkey coconut. I guess while no one's here, this would be a fun bit to have the stream. I don't think I talked about this on my All-Star server, but I posted, like, a meme on, like, a defunct channel I had. And then it ended up being, like, my highest performing video, like, ever. Like, in terms of, like, views within the first week and everything, like, within 24 hours, it got 6,000 views. And I'm like, I've never had a video perform that well that fast. Like, I'm in shock.
It's the thing about how people's serious videos don't do that well, but stupid meme videos are the most popular stuff.
Yeah, I get that. That was why I put meme thumbnails for everything right now. Like, I knew that, and then this really popped off, and I'm like, oh, so that's how it is. Got it. Because I used to do music mashups on YouTube since, like, 2018. And then, I threw that out, and it was another mashup. But it was, like... So it was Jump Up Superstar and I Am All of Me from Shadow the Hedgehog. And...
Okay.
I Am All of Me, yeah. It wasn't my idea. I stole it from, like, one of Simple Flip's suggested music plays or whatever. And I was like, I'm gonna take that idea and make it better. So I remastered it to my own liking. I made a whole lyric video for it. And it has already, like, I think the original had, like, less than 200 views when I found it.
Yeah.
And now it's blowing up. And I don't know how to react to this. Hey, Monster Explorers. Nice. This has suddenly become a podcast stream really quick, so I hope you don't mind. And like just today, like, I talked about this in a couple of servers I'm in, since people were in, like, calls or whatever. And they said that they were recommended the same video today, and I'm like, oh.
The algorithm really likes you.
Apparently. Like, I've been doing mashups since, like, 2018 on YouTube. I've never popped off like this before with something I technically made.
Yeah.
I think the highest performing video I've had ended up getting, like, 60,000 views or something, and it was just an instrumental upload for a popular song. It's deleted at this point, so I have no idea how to check the analytics, but I still think this is hilarious. I just don't know how to react. Like, I don't feel comfortable being popular for some reason.
Yeah.
By unpopular opinion, I don't like being popular. This is
That's
Donkey Kong 3. It's supposed to be the third game in the series. but it diverts heavily from the formula, as you can clearly see. So, as you can see, we are basically...
lives now.
Hang on. We're basically getting Donkey Kong's butt full of raid. We're filling his bum hole full of raid. That is probably the best way to put this game. Because it's either that or kill all the bugs. However, I prefer the former since it is much faster.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also just as fast to die from it. And I think this is the only game I'm going to be playing tonight because I have not got past level 5. I'm supposed to be level 24.
Yeah, this game's hard. Especially the arcade version.
That's a terrible way to describe it, but yeah.
Nah, I say that's the perfect way of describing it.
I mean, what's a better way to describe this game in one sentence?
Donkey Kong gets raided.
We're gonna raid Donkey Kong live. No, not clickbaits. Oh boy, a lot of needles. I'm also trying to figure out why I can't keep busting out pumps. Like, there's like a cap limit or something. What?
Yeah.
What did they put in the description for the stream? I don't know.
This is episode 1, Turbulence.
Yeah. I can't remember why I called it Turbulence. I'm sure I had like a reason for it, but I cannot remember.
Wait, what did you say?
Like, I don't remember why I said that this is gonna be episode 1 Turbulence. It's like implying that I'm gonna play this game on multiple screens.
I mean, technically you are.
Yeah, but not back to back. Because what was it? Donkey Kong on the NES is gonna come up a lot.
Yeah.
And like the arcade archives on the Switch. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, episode 1. I think I was meaning that for Donkey Kong 3 specifically, not like the streams as a whole. Ah.
I'm looking at my my playlist for the Mario stuff, and the contrast between the earlier videos, where it's like roughly like 10 minutes long, and then now with like the over 1 hour video of the Mario games, it's just funny.
Wait, the Mario what? Memes?
I'm looking at my Mario Mayhem playlist, and I'm just looking at the video times in each video, and then it's just bizarre how these early games I only spend like 10 minutes on them, and then with like Super Mario Brothers it's like an hour. That's what happens when there's a goal to go for.
The worst thing about having neighbors that don't seem to respect their noise awareness, I have no idea how much in the background ends up popping through the stream. And I get so paranoid.
It doesn't sound that bad right now. But
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like my room's right across from the restroom. So like if they're like blasting music or something, I hear it pretty clearly, but I have no idea how well my microphone is picking it up.
That was the issue with my last place. Like during during the time when like university is like in like open for like classes and stuff, they'd be like doing like a party like outside there. Like it was especially worse where I used to live because I was like right next to all like of like the fraternities.
Oh.
And they can get pretty rowdy. And it would do that for like all night long. I remember they held one till like 2 a.m.
Yeah, some people here would be like next door watching sports games at like 2 or 3 a.m. and then I'm awake for like the rest of the night.
Super Bowl's going to be terrible for you.
Oh, it is. It's better than the last dorm because it was like a suite thing. Like it's a really old building. Like most of it's like cinder blocks kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that the room my suite mates were terrible about it, but they like watching like Family Guy or whatever like towards the middle of the night for some reason. And I would, it's not my thing, but whatever.
Family Guy?
Family Guy, American Dad, and I think they started marathoning South Park at one point. And for some reason, even if the TV was at like one level of volume, I could clearly hear it in the next room, and I'm like, how can I hear it this clearly? I want to go to sleep. Let me.
You just hear in the other room, holy crap, Lois.
Yeah.
Remember the time?
Like, they were good about it, and they tried their best to figure out how to make it not as painful for me, but we could not figure it out. Unfortunately. So eventually, I just faced the music and was like, okay, you can do whatever. I'm gonna just learn to sleep to noise.
Sounds like you could probably try using soundproofing.
I think I eventually started using soundproofing headphones. But my main problem, which led me to stop, was I could not hear my alarm. I still have them for, like, when the fire alarm goes off, like, multiple times when it's, like, a false warning. But other than that, I don't regularly use them.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Here comes Donkey Kong.
I also need to make sure he does not get down low enough! I was not paying attention. Okay. Ah, I was so close! 24 rounds of this? Does it get that much harder?
Is there like a difficulty setting in the dip switches?
There probably is.
Because if there is, that would be a... If it's that easy...
Stanley's gone!
Stanley...
Thank you. Thank you, Monster Explorers. And see you another time. See ya. Yeah. Oh, okay, well... Wait, what was I talking about? What'd you say?
I forgot.
We were on topic of something, and then the next thing I knew, I can't remember what we were talking about.
I think you were talking about your, soundproof headphones.
Yeah. I would love to keep using them. But yeah, I would rather be able to hear my alarm go off.
Are you using, like, an actual alarm clock or your phone alarm?
My phone alarm clock. Because my...
That might be what... That'll do it.
Well, here's my alarm. It's... You know who Archie Game is?
No.
Irish live streamer.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how those guys work. Okay. I couldn't remember how those drones work. So he's whenever he plays Mario games, he has one of those infamous Toad voices, so to speak.
I said it's its Toad voice.
Yeah. So I think he was playing 64 DS and someone asked him, "Can you use your Toad voice to make an alarm for me?" And he was like, "Right, right, it's time to go now." And then I think he did like an ASMR portion at one point as well for a bit. And like he went on for like 3 minutes, so I have that playing over a nuclear alarm sound. It has been my alarm for like over a year now, and I don't think it's gonna change. I personally love it.
Yeah. I don't like using phone alarms because I always sleep through them. And it
Yeah.
sucks with like iPhones because it turns itself off after 5 minutes. Which
Really?
is like, if you're trying to wake me up, that's not going to help it because I'm a heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
And so I got a new alarm, an actual alarm clock, and it actually, does its job.
That's good. Like, I know that, like, for me, like, if you snooze on your alarm multiple times, if you hit snooze on it, like, and then you go right back to bed and make that a habit, your brain will automatically, turn off the alarm and then go back to sleep, and you'll have no memory of waking up. That was my experience for, like, a good couple months, and I'm like, why do I not remember my alarm going off? Like, I swear it's going off. Like, I could see it's turned off and everything properly, but and then I read that in an article, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm changing my alarm. And then I changed my alarm, and then suddenly I was waking up normally. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Thankfully, for some reason, I remember waking up to Toad every morning. So, it's gonna keep working until I somehow do not remember myself waking up. Come on, bro! I wanna beat you! I wanna stop raiding you!
You still had 3 lives. Why don't you crank up the lives to, like, the max?
Oh yeah, I could do that right now. The IP switches, Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what?
Oh, that's just, like, how much credits you get per coin.
Interesting, okay. Service lives, here we are. Okay.
6. Bonus life?
Okay,
So there is that's difficulty 1?
That's crazy. Yeah, most of these start off at difficulty 1. I'm curious, what does difficulty 4 look like? What does...
Also, I saw the option to change the point value for the lives.
Yeah, I saw that for, like, every other cabinet. That guy was ready!
They aren't sugarcoating it this time.
That guy was ready! Whoa.
These bees want you dead.
They do, okay. I'm gonna switch that back to difficulty 1.
What's the lowest point value you can get to the lives so you can, get them?
I was able... I think once I get to, like, level 4, I think I was getting to a point where I was getting that was the point when I was starting to get the extra life consistently, was, like, level 4. So, I'm not too worried about that. Especially now that I have the 6 life setting on.
We'll see how far you can go this time.
How high can I try? So far, it's level 5.
How high can you go?
One thing I do want to do for, like, a future part of the marathon is ask a developer for Mario Kart Wii, how do you actually get a 3-star rank? Because from my experience, the point system theory is the one that is the most consistent, but I can't figure it out. Like, to a science. Because some people are like, the point system is increased by doing these things and not by doing other things, and you have to do these things, and I'm like, okay, I was able to get a 3-star rank by not following specific criteria. I wish I got a picture for this, but I think I got a 3-star rank one time without winning all 4 races. Like, I could have got a picture of, like, the end screen or something, but I've never been able to replicate that ever. Okay, I guess I can't do that.
I'm so glad they simplified it in Mario Kart 8, where you just have to finish first in all
I think
4 races.
I think that was also the case for DS. I don't remember for, I don't remember the criteria for 7, because that was ages ago for me. But, I remember DS had a similar, way of getting a 3-star rank. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting close to the 30,000 point bonus. Okay. Okay. That was too close. Okay. Okay.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna go get water.
You
I'll be
go
back.
do that. That might be a good idea. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Ugh. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, I'm back.
I think there's also, I want to say there's also a limit as to how many sprays that can be on screen at a time. But I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I think that's...
Because sometimes I would be spamming the spray button and then nothing would come out.
Maybe there's like a cooldown period.
Probably. Because I think it was something similar to that in Greenhouse.
Yeah, I can see that being the case. That way you're not like doing like frame perfect sprays.
Yeah, because I think you get extra points for doing that with the bottom enemies in Greenhouse.
I completely forgot we started the stream with Mario Brothers on NES.
How did we get here?
I forgot we did that.
I'm hoping that maybe we can get to a point where we can have multiple people be able to do multiplayer stuff for future games, because I would love to do multiplayer stuff for the live streams.
Yeah.
I don't know how Wii games are going to work, but...
That's a good question.
Because netplay is not perfect.
But that's an interesting thought. Is netplay on a Dolphin? Will
Yeah.
that be able to? If I connect my Wii remote to my computer, will it register?
From my experience, not on netplay. I'm not sure about Parsec though. Parsec would probably be an experimentation. I just realized, is the music supposed to be Flight of the Bumblebee? Why did I do that? Okay.
Maybe.
I shot the killer bee, and then I walked right into his spread shot. Why? Okay. I gotta give Donkey Kong 3 credit. I'm not hating it as much as the other two Donkey Kong entries.
That's something new.
I know. Like, I don't like how much I am repeating the same levels over and over again, but I really see... I'm not hating myself.
It's funny you're saying that, considering that this whole stream has been nothing but the first, like, 5 levels.
Right? Well, more like 4. I made it to, like, level 5, like, twice. Come on, I'm so close. Woo! Ah! That's no good.
That's no good.
I did it! Why? Why do I keep doing that? It's literally the easiest thing to avoid. You just stay under him. Just stay under him. Ah, man. Also in terms of videos, I think it was last night someone gave me an idea of how to do them, and is just do a bunch of them in like bulk. And I think I went ahead and just bulked them up. So what ended up happening is that I'm doing a little less than 300 video essays. Unless I can optimize them a little better. Which, that sounds like a lot for me, but, you know, I'm not gonna, like, stress over it too much. I'm not trying to rush it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this depletion thing is really getting on my nerves. Okay. Yeah, that was one of the things when I practiced Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. is that I really hated dying in the first loop, especially since I know I could beat it.
Dude, that's how I'm feeling playing the Lost Levels. Is when I have like it down to a T, and I make a silly mistake, I just really just want to reset the run and just like try again.
Yeah, but you can't really do that when you have to play through the
Yeah.
whole game 8 times in a row. Like, that's outrageous. Nintendo, what were you thinking? 8?
I want to talk to the Nintendo employee on who thought that was a great idea. I have a few choice words to say to him. One of them being why.
You gotta ask Shigaya Miyamoto.
I think I said in one of the videos is that it's Shigeru Miyamoto's cruel, sick, twisted joke.
I mean, he was inspired by the difficulty in versus Super Mario Brothers, right?
I'm pretty sure both of those were in development at the same time.
That would make sense, yeah. Oh, okay.
I guess the development team for Versus was like, hey, you're making some really hard levels. Can we use them? We've got to have money.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I want to... Like, there's some things that I definitely want to make into videos, but I don't know how to go about them, like the gateway system, the IQ consoles, like, I don't know how I want to do those, in general. I need to stop bum rushing this guy. That's been, like, the main detriment this entire playthrough.
Just, don't worry about Donkey Kong. The bees are the most prominent threat.
Like, bum rush them until the enemies start spawning is probably, like, the best strategy, so that you can give time to actually take care of the enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I put this on my revisit list, but Donkey Kong hard mode, I am very set on trying to do level 5 on that, and I'm like, do I really?
Is hard mode even like an official revision
I
of
don't
Donkey Kong?
I don't know. Like, I can't tell because it doesn't act like a bootleg. Because it's labeled as US sets hard mode.
I mean, I think that's just saying that it's based on the US set, and it's a modification to make the game harder.
Yeah, probably, because what was it? There was a Crazy Kong Spanish set that acted the exact same way.
Yeah, because that's what people did back then. That's why, if you ever like look at like how many versions of Street Fighter 2 there are, there's like loads of like unofficial modifications that just made the game faster.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's because of those like unofficial modifications that Capcom actually made a faster Street Fighter 2. So it's not out of the realm of reality.
Oh, come here, you coward. Ah, why did I think... Ah! Okay.
Don't get too angry now. You still have the lost levels to play.
I don't think I've touched the last levels. Like, I bought it on the Wii U Virtual Console, but I don't think I ever actually sat down to play it. Like, I think I've played, like, the first level a couple times, but I don't think I've actually sat down to play it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I got my 6th life back. But it's probably gonna be the only one, I'd imagine. Okay, focus on survival. Focus on survival. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Never mind.
Objective,
Bum rush.
survive.
Bum rush, bum rush, bum rush. I wonder if Stanley is like the canonical, what was it? What's the, like, name for people that study plants?
I mean, I know like what the field is like. It's like
But botanist, yeah, botanist.
botanist. Yeah.
I wanna, like, initially the marathon was going to be like a personal thing where I was trying to play the game so I can know the lore. Then I'm like, wait, this could be its own
What
thing.
lore?
My previous, like, main channel, I was about to start a series where I discussed, like, absurd lore. Like, according to, like, a Nintendo webpage, Toadsworth was, like, Peach's father. So it spawned, like, an entire video putting into question the nature of, the monarchy of the Mushroom Kingdom. And why Princess Peach is, like, a whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was, like, questioning, like, why is she a princess and not a queen? Like, there's no clear indicator that there's a king outside of, like, the Super Mario Brothers instruction manual. But, there's, like, some, like, and then I saw, like, I read in the Mario Wiki that apparently Nintendo said that Toadsworth outright was Peach's father, and I'm like, wait, what? And it was, like, on Nintendo's website where they were talking about Partners in Time where they just lightly said Toadsworth was Peach's father, and I'm like, huh. And I think the most, like, specific evidence for it to be confirmed in a game was Mario Superstar Baseball, where Lakitu confused Toadsworth for Peach's grandfather. And I was like, so if it was possible for someone to say a Toad is Peach's relative, and we have Peachette, is there... And I guess that would make sense if Pauline is Mario's girlfriend and not Princess Peach.
Yeah.
Because I think Pauline for sure is human.
Oh,
Peach maybe not.
Yeah, if Toadsworth is Peach's father, I don't know what happened. Why isn't Peach a mushroom person?
What is the question mark item actually?
Who is Peach's mother?
Deceased.
And
Because, what was it, in Thousand... I want to say deceased, because Thousand Year Door, Toadsworth and, like, an innkeeper were starting to grow affection towards each other at some point.
Yeah.
At least according to, like, a news outlet that Mario would get, or whatever.
I was gonna say, it cuts to the video of Miyamoto pointing at himself.
No, that...
When people ask who Bowser Jr.'s mother is.
Wait, hang on a second. Bowser went with that Toad? No. No. No.
No.
Bowser. Whoa. Sunshine Bowser. Whoa. You? You stinky mother trucker.
I didn't know you were into that.
How dare you disturb my family vacation? I didn't know. Bowser, I didn't know. What's the point? Why do you want the princess? I think in my video, eventually, I came down to the conclusion that Bowser just wanted Peach to just marry him for the sake of getting more land.
I mean, that sounds like the case.
Because I think he... Like, I know the Super Show technically would not be canon, but I think in the Super Show, I found a clip of him outright saying, like, if with you as my bride, I can now have total control of the Mushroom Kingdom.
I mean, that is a way someone could get control of a kingdom.
Yeah. And then, like, he said he'll have total victory. Like, I mean, then again, it's like kind of his goal was to take over the Mushroom Kingdom anyway, right?
Yeah.
I think the love part was more based on, like, the Japanese,
Yeah, I think
interpretation.
wasn't that like the plot in like the first like animated Mario movie? The one
Yeah.
that was exclusive to Japan.
Yeah, and then I think there was, like, other anime movies that were made. The one that comes to mind is the Mata anime series where Bowser took Princess Peach as his bride specifically because he liked her looks or whatever.
Yeah.
How long have I been at this? An hour and a half now? I've lost track of time and I don't have OBS pulled up to know.
104 minutes. At least that's how long the stream is going.
Oh, I started at 8. I started at 8? Really? I thought... Okay. Oh, I started at 7:30. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, and I was gonna have, like, a whole, like, series on that channel where I went over Mario War. And that was where the marathon actually started taking off. Because I think I saw Nathaniel Bandy's marathons and I'm like, okay, maybe this is something that's doable. And I was gonna have, like, a whole documented journey kind of thing. And then I did some light research. I think I still have my first spreadsheet. And then I just kind of spurred into this.
And now you're doing all the games.
Yeah. Boy, I probably should get some therapy. Yeah, like, okay, yeah, I need to stop, like, trying to play around the crit range. Another fancy reference I'm sure you're not gonna get.
Nah.
Okay, I don't know if I want to explain that reference. Because that's a long-winded, explanation that involves Alfred and Pokemon. I'm not even a Pokemon fan at all, but I guess I might as well explain it. There is a... You know what Nuzlocke are?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a popular YouTuber that reacts to Nuzlocke and does Nuzlocking, I guess, professionally, if that's a way to put it.
Yeah,
Professional
I guess.
Nuzlocker, that's one thing to put on your resume.
Professional gamer.
So I think it was he reacts to people doing Nuzlocke, and that was basically most of what he's known for. So you know Alpharad?
Yeah.
So he took that as a challenge. So in the course of like 3 Nuzlocke, he's basically roasting this guy. Like if you see his video on, like, how he wrecked this guy, where he reacts to his reactions for the first 3 Nuzlocke, like, it's insane how much research this guy put into this.
Wow.
And it was basically, he knew this guy down to, like, he could make a bingo card from memory. And one of the things that he joked about a lot was the fact that, the reacting YouTuber likes to use the phrase, he's playing around the crits, which, I don't know how much you know about Pokemon in general, but that makes no sense.
The crits.
So, it was basically one of those things that he liked to call him out for. Because, how do you play around the crit? Like, that's not a thing. Okay. Okay, the higher pitched music makes it sound like I'm almost done. There we go, okay.
My favorite piece of Mario lore is the reasoning of why Wario can't die in Wario Land. It's because he just doesn't feel like dying.
Yeah, I relearned that when I scrolled through all my Twitter likes for thumbnails. Wasn't that like a Super Mario Bros? I can't remember who tweeted that. I think it was Super Mario Bros.
I know Wario states he's immortal because I have a boxed copy of Wario Land 2, and it says that in the manual.
That's great.
But Wario just like says, "Don't worry about losing lives. I'm immortal. I can't die."
I'd like someone criticize that because it doesn't create a risk or reward factor for the game.
I mean, the risk and reward is trying to get money. Making mad money.
Yeah.
The goal is to get bread.
I remember watching some guys like whole retrospective on the Wario Land series, and he said that he absolutely hated everything after the Virtual Boy. Like, he said, I think if he was ranking them, he said the Virtual Boy was probably the best one. Wario Land 1 is great, Wario Land 4 is awesome, but he absolutely hates 2 and 3, and Shake It.
I completely forgot about Wario Land Shake It, if I'm being real.
If I remember correctly, I don't think Vine Sauce liked it either.
I think I played some of Shake It, but I think that was before I actually, like, beat Wario Land 4. So I didn't really understand it. I think I was mainly focused on getting, like, all the extra missions done. And then just giving up because some of those requirements are, like, really hard. Or, like, wicked precise.
I don't know why that reminded me of Sticker Star, but that's... Oh
yeah, you gotta fill that entire... sticker museum up, don't you?
I'm not worried about that. I can do that any other day. I'm more worried about the flags.
The flags?
Yeah. They're basically like milestone achievements where you do...
Oh! I know, now I remember.
The one that I'm worried about, and this I think was like the only thing I did not do whatever I did 100%. Oh, come on. No, come on, really? One of them was you had to spend 10,000 coins in the shop. And I'm like, why is this an achievement? And like, it has to be on stickers. You can't just go to the thing store and just buy the ones that cost like 1,000 coins or whatever. No, it
mean
has
the one
to...
that you would like most likely use at all?
Yeah, it's like you have to go and buy stickers. Like, straight up stickers. Which really aggravated me. Like...
There's no need to get stickers. Stickers all over the place.
Yeah. Like, you can't just waste them in fights, and it's really... Like, it's not worthwhile to go to, like, buy and sell. That was not a grind I wanted to do, apparently. Of just buying and selling stickers. Because I think the most expensive stickers were the flashy ones in World 4? But even then, I'm like, I don't know if I should be glad or not that I didn't do that, but then again, I have like 200 hours in that game somehow.
I'm not sure how I even tolerated Sticker Star as a kid. I nearly got to the end of the game, but I couldn't figure out how to kill Bowser and just gave up.
Well, for me, when I bought the game, I also bought the guidebook. I didn't think anything about the fact that this game was confusing to play through. because I had the guidebook. And then years later, I forgot how, like, I didn't even understand the criticisms of, like, why it was. Are you kidding me?
What?
Did I win?
Question mark?
I did win, and I lost.
I won.
But at what cost? That's great.
That's crazy.
Oh. Okay, but yeah, I think it was like years later, I decided to see if I could beat the game without collecting coins, because they just love giving them to you.
That's the only thing you can get, really.
I don't remember, like, it was really hard trying to work around some things, because there's, like, minimums. I might need to find it again, because I made it a whole Twitter thread. Come on. Why can't I jump there? But yeah, it was at that point when I realized I probably have put way too much time into this game. I don't know how I put too much time into that game. And, that's nutty. Oh, and I was so close to. Are you serious? Yeah, and it was when I realized how terrible the game was mechanically and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons why I tolerated the game is probably because I never played the original or Thousand Year Door. My prior Paper Mario experience was Super Paper Mario.
I think it was the same for me. And I think a couple years later, I got Thousand Year Door. And I still never thought anything of it.
Actually, I think I got stuck on Super Paper Mario as a kid because I didn't know how to get 1,000,000 rubies in that one level.
Yeah, I was stuck on that as well for a good while. Especially because according to my mom, Super Paper Mario was the sole catalyst for my yearning to learn how to read.
I mean, like, 50% of that game is just text.
I know.
It'd probably be a good skill to learn.
Yeah. Look, I was a pretty stupid kid back then. I thought Super Mario Galaxy 2 was the sequel to New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Which I think is absolutely hilarious, because I think I was close to getting to the green stars in Galaxy 2, which was like a couple of years into the game for me at the time, before I learned Galaxy 1 even existed. Which I think just plays into testament of how stupid I was when it came to video games. And I think there's also times where I'm like, how did I do this so easily as a kid?
Yeah.
Every so often I'll have that moment of like, I'm having a difficult time with this game. I don't remember it being this hard. And then I'd be struck with like, wait, I was good at this. What happened? Like, now I specifically have to think about the Chimps challenges in Galaxy 2.
I guess as a kid you don't really think about, like, how good you are at the game. You're just playing it because you like playing video games.
Right.
Most of my childhood gaming memories is just having a skill issue at games. Because I was so stupid.
Yeah, I think there was like a time where I was able to... I think I got to Grandmaster Galaxy in Galaxy 2, and I don't think I had the first game yet. That's all I remember. Okay. I'm excited for the Wii and Wii U era of games. Because, I mean, quite a few of them are going to be long. I'm not ready for Mario Kart 8, but I definitely enjoyed... Well, I think I'm going to enjoy playing those games, because I personally am of the opinion the Wii U is the best console. Homebrew or not. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I understand it's not a popular one, but I don't care. Because if people really like Mario Kart 8 on the Switch, you can't steal the Wii U justice. Because those games look stunning. Speaking of stunning, it's stunning how many times I keep losing to the first level.
How far can you... It just seems like you're just constantly restarting the game. How far can you get without, you know...
That's a good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm dead.
3. Mr. Owl, how many levels can I get in Donkey Kong 3 before I game over? Bum rush. Let's go. Is this music kicking through? I can't tell. How is it not? It sounds like I'm playing it in my room.
I think you're losing your mind.
I am. I'm so paranoid about it because of how loud it is.
Me. Don't you get off my desk.
I almost did it again. Ah, too close. Okay. I have the Donkey Kong gift play in my peripheral. That's awesome. Let's go. Oh yeah.
What do you think the second Mario movie is going to be about?
I don't know. Jack Black really wants to be Wario.
Hey,
And
that's gonna be weird because he's gonna be Bowser again.
yeah, so it's like Jack Black wants to be Wario, if that's possible. And I also remember reading Charlie Day wants to do a Luigi's Mansion movie.
Didn't Seth Rogen want to do a Donkey Kong movie?
Yeah, it's...
I think it was both Charlie Day and Seth Rogen who want to do spin-off movies of their respective character.
I think that would be neat. Because what was it? The guy that plays Knuckles in the Sonic movies, he said that as soon as his agent said that he was playing Knuckles in the Sonic movie, he was like, send me on the plane now. It was something like that.
Yeah.
Also, this is the best piece of trivia for the Mario movie and Jack Black, but I cannot fact check it anymore. because IMDb is mean to me. I think it was sometime during the Mario movie, I just randomly checked, like, when it was still in trailers and everything. I just randomly checked Jack Black's IMDb page, and I was surprised when I saw that he was credited from Mario animation from, like, early YouTube years, where he played as Bowser as a court judge against Mario. And I'm like, what? So I found the animation, because, you know, properly credited in IMDb or whatever. And surely enough, it was him. So, like, him saying, in a direct saying that he was preparing to be Bowser for, like, years, he was not kidding.
He's been waiting for this moment for a while now.
Yeah. And then, like, after the movie came out, I wanted to find that animation again, but it was taking off the MDB page, and I could not find it on YouTube again. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like,
video didn't get taken down.
I don't know. I have no way of finding it, because I think since then, I cleared, like, my YouTube watch history. So I had no way of actually going back through my history or anything. And it's not the AOK court case video either. If you know what I'm talking about.
AOK?
AOK is one of those animators, like MASH, where they pin up a bunch of, like, video game IPs and have them do stuff that they normally wouldn't. It's kind of like 2D animated Chicken Horse. So
Chicken Horse.
No, Robot Chicken, not Chicken Horse.
I was gonna say.
Wait. Wrong franchise.
Isn't that the, isn't that, like, Ultimate Chicken Horse race game, whatever it's called? Whatever. Personally, I think I hope that the second movie adapts Galaxy in some way. Maybe we'll see Rosalina.
Oh yeah, the fans will definitely get a kick out of that. Because Rosalina is still a popular character, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot about Donkey Kong.
Forgot about the big monkey in the middle of the screen.
The one I was, like, destined to, like, bum rush the entire time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How? Huh?
Well, you got this, don't die. Lol.
I'm turning into Daffy Duck.
Whoa! That was tense.
Hey, look, new record. Like, I'm not one to theorize or anything about movies nowadays, because I feel like that just ruins the whole surprise that they're preparing. I definitely want to say for sure Yoshi's now going to be a big part of the next movie, considering the end credits.
Yeah.
Those coconuts are getting faster. At least I'm recognizing that there's a pattern.
Well, if the next movie is going to be like a direct continuation of the first movie, I'm going to be, and if they do take the route of adapting Galaxy, I want to figure out why Mario goes to space to begin with. What's the motive? If Bowser's still stuck in his cage.
Right. I did it again!
It happened again!
I still like that this is, like, an outcome. Okay. Ooh, that was a close one.
Oh.
Get a few more spurts to get myself some time. Why did I do that? Okay. Okay. Is it me, or do I have more lives than 7?
I think you get an additional life every 30,000.
Oh, if that's the case, this is gonna be a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr., where you only get like 1 chance,
Like, nope.
like 1 life, and that's it.
I guess the developers have some mercy.
I guess. Like, they were able to telepathically understand that people are gonna steal this game on in 2025. Why? No! That was dumb. Come on. Do better. Just my motivational speech every morning, kill yourself now. Oh, that was it? Okay. So the difficulty doesn't seem to be getting harder necessarily? Okay. Woo!
Oh. Don't worry, it will get harder.
I bet.
You're just getting better.
I just really need to take heart to a certain speedrunner philosophy of it matters more to finish runs than to learn how to be better at a game. That was probably how I was able to be so good at Donkey Kong, was that I did that.
I mean, I think that's how I'm doing it. In Lost Levels. Is that instead of just restarting the game every time I make a mistake, I just play. I just like do a world until I eventually just figure out the pattern and just keep going from there.
Right.
Because even though you died in the first stage, doesn't mean that you won't die anymore.
Oh, new enemy. Oh, I forgot how you work. I don't know. I do not know how those work.
What the heck? Wait, what? Oh, I think those are just the bees. They've been upgraded.
Oh, I forgot this stinger, boys. Okay. Oh, that's Funky Kong. I thought that was Bluster in the GIF. Why did I think that was Bluster?
Because he's the best character, dude.
That'll make me the...
He's just whatever. Bluster's where he's at.
And that'll make me the second most richest ape on the island. And that's rich, or how... I love...
But the gift would be 10 times funnier if it was Bluster getting punched.
I think, like, the only songs in my playlist from the show are, like, the ones Bluster's in.
I don't know why they made the songs in that show so good.
The funny part
didn't need to be.
The funny part was when I dug into them, I think half of the sung songs were, like, from, like, the instrumentals from, like, stock music that they got from, like, the just background music.
It's just production music.
They're just production music. Including Leo Lester, which is how I found out, because I found the instrumental in like a stock music resource, and it just happened to have like all of the other stock music that plays in the background. And I'm like, I found heaven.
That's perfect for karaoke night.
I'll shower you with coconut cream pie. Next karaoke night I have here. Love is... Oh boy. For this marathon, I'm gonna have to rewatch that show, and I'm not gonna complain about it.
The Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah. It was a glorious marathon. And the fact that I'm gonna watch it again for this marathon is gonna be great. Has there been seriously one person watching this entire time other than you? Because apparently... Because my stream UI is telling me that apparently there's 2 concurrent viewers.
One of them's me.
One of them is you. Trouble with the trolley, eh?
I was going to share your stream with my friend to tell him that I'm playing Mario Brothers with you, but he told me he doesn't really watch live streams at all.
I mean, I don't either.
Also, I think he'd rather be watching One Piece.
How many episodes does that have now?
I know it's like over 1,000 episodes at this point.
You know what show has more than that?
This is Sesame Street.
Yeah.
How many does Sesame Street have? Like 3,000?
Something like that. I just like imagine like people fighting over like which show has like the most like episodes, and then there's like the giant, that absolute monolith that is Sesame Street. Because I think it's like different episodes for like different regions as well, because I think Big Bird is like a different color in every region.
Wow.
I think he's like blue in Spain, and it's not a pretty sight, for sure. I'm so glad America chose yellow. I guess yellow is a very vulnerable color in America. Why did I pick up this? It was right there! Why did I not pick it up? It's right there! Oh, okay, good. That's interesting to know.
I think that might be another strategy, is to just
not use it on those rounds.
Yeah.
That actually would...
Actually, that might be a strategy early on in the game, to not use your first spray power up until you get to like later levels.
Yeah,
so
that's...
you can just like rush them. Or at least save them to like the stage where it's just you and Donkey Kong.
And that was all wasted. Okay. My flowers are doing good.
The flowers are blooming.
They're fine. Why did I do that? Now that, everybody, is what I call greed. I'm slipping. I'm slipping.
You're feeling the fatigue?
I think I might be.
That's just nature's way of telling you, dude, you need to stop playing Donkey Kong 3. Whoa.
Ooh, let's go. Does it go back up there? Oh no, okay.
Ooh, you want to hear some fascinating Mario trivia I found out the other night?
What's that?
So I was browsing the Mario wiki late at night because I'm bored
Of course.
and can't sleep, and I was on the wiki page for Bowser, and under the voice credits in the section about Mario 64, it showed like a link to like the sound effect they use for Bowser's laugh,
Uh-huh.
and apparently it's a possibility that Charles Martinet might have been the guy who did that stock voice sound effect, which the stock is the sound effect is just some guy laughing.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
so
That's nuts. People are thinking it's Charles Martinet.
now, if you listen to it, it kind of does sound like Martinet.
I needed to know more about his dragon voice. Donkey Kong's just beating my butt. Okay. How's it going so far, Golden? Well, you can just look at it.
We've been stuck here for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I've been playing the same game for like 2 hours. If that says anything. There might be a part 2. Very slow. Yeah. I have to beat 24 phases of this stupid game.
It's just because this game is just a far different experience than the other 2 Donkey Kong arcade games.
Yeah, I'm not a guy that plays shooter games. I'm a guy that plays, platformers primarily. Like, my shtick was, like, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro growing up. Yes, indeed. Thank you for your sentiments. Ah. Oh, this is gonna be like a fun recording to put on my VOD channel. Because it's like a bunch of resets and then like every so often there's a good run.
Yeah.
I probably should like throw the recording into my video editor or something and then stitch together the intro or something and then just see how it goes. Because I don't want to put like a bunch of hours of me failing to beat the game. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Colin. Alright, so 2 of the regular commentators have joined the stream chat for a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna ever get a 3 for 3 on here, because I don't think he's exactly into this kind of thing. He just happens to be in the same chat room some days. Can I not reach him that high? What are you talking about? What? I was holding left! Game! Ah. It's moments like that when I wonder if it would be better for me to just play with a D-pad, but my D-pad... PlayStation 4 D-pads are not comfortable to use. I have learned.
I think the only D-pads that are ever right is Nintendo's.
Yes. That is something I have learned.
I mean, the Xbox D-pad has gotten better.
Yeah,
like, the 360's D-pad's, like, awful.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking.
I think it's, like, there's, like, a small indent, like, implying that it's supposed to be, like, nesting your thumb or something into it so that you can have an ease of access of using the D-pad more efficiently, but, like, it's there, it's just not easy on my fingers. I'm gonna just bum rush. Nope. I guess I'm not. Okay. Please stop dying, Stanley. Wait, is that his nostril in the sprites? Hang on. Am I going crazy, or am I seeing his nostril when he's looking up? That's his nostril, alright. Why does he have a nostril in his sprite sheets?
I don't know.
That's, okay. I did it again. Okay. Don't read. I was 3 bugs away! Ah! Okay. Don't use that right away. I'm gonna save that. Come on. Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh.
So, in the same round, the bugs that you kill the first time, they stay dead until the round is done.
Oh, that's neat.
That's interesting. Also, I think this is when I should use these. He almost got me. Out of the way, creepers.
What?
Come on, come on, come on. Level 6. Why did I? Okay. I wonder, like, what was, like, the intended goal for these when it first came out in arcades? Like, was the intended goal to kill the bugs primarily, or was it primarily knock Donkey Kong out?
I don't know. Like, you mean like when it got released? What the people,
Yeah,
what they expect people to do?
yeah. Because...
I feel like it would say something like that on like the cabinet or something.
Probably. I'm sure there's, like, pictures of it in the Mario Wiki for this. I keep going down on top of those needles. And I did it again! He can't keep getting away with this!
Okay, on the flyer, it does say you can finish the level either way.
You said you're going to fire?
What?
What did
The
you
flyer.
say? Oh.
The flyer said that you could finish level through the Donkey Kong method or the bug method.
Okay, so it's an they did both, okay. 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 Da-da. I was too close. Awesome. The more and more I look at that Donkey Kong gif, the more and more I enjoy it.
It's a good GIF. And I'm surprised it's featured prominently on the Mario Wiki. Whoopee.
I feel like that meme's like universally liked to some degree. Like, I've only met one person that absolutely hates it. But everyone else that I know that knows about it is like so appreciative of it. It's like one person says it and then they respond with it.
Yippee!
Why does the bug spray home on those guys? Here we go. Okay. I got a new comment on my other defunct channel. Oh dear.
Yeah. What did it say?
I don't know. I just saw it in my notifications. The video is just a highlight reel of some friends and I discussing which Smash Brothers fighters could beat a billion bears in a fight.
A billion bears?
A billion bears.
Kirby.
Oh, definitely.
Kirby.
I think out of like 5 people, all 5 of us agreed Kirby would absolutely demolish them to the point of.
But like, who else other than Kirby? Because we know Kirby can do it.
Sephiroth was another one, and I think Mithra was another one. I think we had a tier of like would destroy the bears and everyone else on the team.
Wario could take on them. He's immortal.
I forgot that part. I think we ranked him a little lower, but I really if I had to update that, I probably need to remember that. I probably forgot about that during the time of recording too.
As long as you're allowing canon abilities, Wario's immortal.
Can't we?
As long as Wario just doesn't feel like dying.
Yeah.
He can do it.
I feel like if I were to do a remaster of it, it probably would be more scripted, where I talk about like everyone on a case-by-case basis. Because I'm like, okay, Isabel's going to die, essentially. I don't see any hope for Isabel even surviving this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no way.
I can't remember the results. I probably have like a picture of the tier list somewhere. Okay, so it's like, okay, so the spray spawns after 2 rounds of not using it, I think is the pattern I'm noticing.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's here again.
Did you die
No, I
in
didn't.
between? Interesting. Wait, after 2 whole rounds?
2 whole rounds of not using it, I think, is the pattern.
And when you say that, is it like levels or
Yeah,
when
levels.
Okay.
I forgot to bum rush Donkey Kong. Okay. Come on! Level 7.
Level.
I think I'm gonna need a break from this game.
Yeah.
And then, like, practice it off stream or something. I'm glad I settled on the schedule of, like, play the game once on the stream, and then just grind it in Discord.
Yeah.
That's probably a better working...
Yeah, because I feel like people would rather watch you play more games than the same game for a while.
Yeah.
Because that's how I've been feeling towards Smoopsy Bob's live streams, where he's been playing like
Penguin Wars for like a while.
Yeah.
What was his goal for that game? I don't think I ever
It was
noticed.
40 whole levels.
In a row?
Yeah. And if you lose a game, it's over. No continues.
That's brutal. That's absolutely brutal.
Don't forget the 100-hour grind of Game Boy Wars.
I don't think I saw that. So, is that why his time overall was like 300 hours at this point?
Yeah, because he did both campaigns in Game Boy Wars.
It takes 100 hours to do 2 campaigns?
Yeah, I'm not sure if in like the later war, like in Advance Wars, it's much faster, but it takes a while.
If it's Advance Wars, and it's for the Game Boy Advance, I'm assuming not.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed the trend is like, the further games get along, they're not longer by difficulty, they're longer by you have to do so many different things.
Yeah. The only reason why you spend a long time on an old game is because it's really, really hard. Or really, really tedious.
Yeah. Alright. I think I'm
Calling
calling
it.
Yeah.
Oh. Is your alarm going off?
Yeah. I'm surprised that picked up of all things. Was my alarm for something else.
Well,
Time to boot up the tier lists, I guess.
that was Donkey Kong 3.
Yep. Let's see, let's move things around. Okay. Alright, so where is it? We were at Donkey Kong 3. Okay. So I don't hate it. But it's not that good either. I probably rank it above Donkey Kong, though, that's for sure. I do enjoy it more than these Game & Watches. Why are they ranked so high, though? They're so slow. That one's definitely slow. I think I'm good with that. Yeah. I think I might be good with that.
Are you asking for my opinion?
No, I'm just saying, I'm thinking out loud. I'm just thinking, yeah, I think Donkey Kong 3, yeah. This is gonna be like one of the biggest tier lists I'll ever see in my life. Because
I've seen bigger.
You've seen bigger than this.
I know a friend did a tier list which had like 1,000 like anime series.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely bigger. Well, I guess that's all for tonight's stream. For those of people who are watching it in post, because I know you do. I know you do. Some of these streams have over 70 views. I know you're watching these in your spare time for some reason. Thank you for watching. Maybe I'll catch you one day. Maybe I'll catch you one day. I will find you. You will join me in a Discord stream when I'm there. I know you will come. You will
I will find you.
I
will
will
kill
find
you.